I say yes. Didn't know what life would bring. Marry young, no home, just a house with broken things. A year passed, a baby came, my heart overflowed. Love my cat so much, imagine love for my own. Mothers love their children, that's what they say. But mine was fierce, stronger in every way. 6 months in, the cracks began to bleed. Who's been sick in his mind? Doubt growing like a weed. Every bleds, every word twisted in his mind. Every little thing I said, danger I'd find. I stay silent, careful, walking on glass. Every breath, every step could trigger a blast. I was both mom and dad in a world so cold, fighting every day, keeping my babies from the fold. No rest, no help, but I stood tall through fire, through fear. I stood through it all. 3 kids later, the fire never ceased between him and his family. Chaos increased, they watched me suffer, never lifted a hand. I carried it all alone, I made my stand. One night he struck, I ran for my life. Heart pounding, adrenaline slicing like a knife. My middle boy tried to reach me first, but his father grabbed him, filled him with hurt. He held my son like a weapon in hand, struck his head on the ground, couldn't understand. Could feel blood on the floor, terror caught deep. I fled with my children, my heart and my keep. I family told me leave, abandon the kids. I said never, I won't betray the love that lives. Alone in the city with only my gold, sold it all just to buy a home. A story to be told, one tiny room, a small shop, starting from scratch. Every dime I earned, them a life to refresh. I sold our new things, the tools we never used, invested in survival, every sacrifice fused. Through sweat and prayers, the blessings came through. My kids grew strong despite all they went through. I gave them love, guidance, a steady hand, taught them courage, how to stand. Stone may have stopped, war stole their days, but I shielded their hearts in a million ways. War hit our land, dreams tried to shatter. School was stolen, but I mattered. I was both mother and father, shield and God. No day of lock, no fear. I stood with pride. Now they're grown, fighting their own fight, but they see the storm. I survived the endless night. I bore it all, anger, fear and strife. Yet I gave them love, courage and life. If you hear my story, know this is true. Stand for your kids, nothing they do is your fault. To hold them close, shield them from the world's flame. A mother's heart, fierce, eternal, still stands high. I was both mom and dad in a world so cold, fighting every day, keeping my babies from the fold. No rest, no help, but I stood tall through fire, through fear. I stood through it all. Stood